Oh, man. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Thursday Throwdown. I am one of your hosts, X to the D to the A to the L to the Y. That's X Daily here. As you can see, I don't have the hardware. It's a supplemental belt for now. It's hanging out somewhere in Halifax, but my belt will be coming to me shortly from what I hear. Happy to be here. Guys, we have the award show for season number 4. I am so pumped. It's such an exciting night. We did this last year. It was a great success. This is followed up tonight by the All-Star game, which we 1-800 failed last season, but we will be there tonight. I have all 12 players confirmed. Shout out to everybody playing in that game. We're going to give you more information about that later in the show. But without further ado, my fellow co-host, Ability, how you doing tonight, man?
Man, tonight is one of those nights. It's like the night of the year. We all just show up. We walk down the red carpet. We present these awards to the lovely candidates, the nominees in this league who worked their way to the top statistically in their respected fields, and those other few who just did outstanding things for the league. You're going to get your recognition tonight. But before we get into that, let me toss it over to Agent. Agent, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good. What's up, guys? Finally got off of work early on a Thursday, so I was on time for sure. It was not my fault for being late today. But, I'm really excited. We got a lot of stuff to announce. Daly's got a couple secrets up his sleeve. A couple other things that you guys will be pretty excited. It was worth the wait. I said it in the YouTube chat. It's worth the wait. So let's get this thing rolling, Dales.
Well, here's the thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is getting heavy. I'm going to put this down. Hold on a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Champs. All right. Sorry about that. I'm going to put this nicely next to me again. It's supplemental. It's not the real thing. We'll wait for that to get here. Guys, I have been talking about it on Twitter. I've been talking on it in 239. I've been talking about it pretty much everywhere. We have exciting news tonight. And without further ado, I'm going to announce that right now. As you can see, Pale Poner is not here. He will be later on in the show. So have no fear. Have no fear. Pale Poner will be here. But without further ado, tonight, one of actually many, many special things we have going on, we will be announcing your Season 5 Captain's List right here, right now. Guys, excited for this?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Usually I direct it some way, but I wanted a dual response, so it's perfect. Guys, here's what we're going to do. Without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it really quickly. Captain number 1, he wants a shot at the belt. He lost in the Season 4 finals. None other than Daniel Martin, 15, will be coming back to Captain Season 5, and you better believe he's looking to bring the heat. Captain number 2. It's your defending Season 4 champ. Obviously, you knew I was going to be back, baby. X to the D to the A to the L to the Y. Looking to defend that title. Hashtag potential repeat. Captain number 3, a guy who's captained twice before, failed twice before, but we got a feeling he's going to be a stud. Maybe not. I soldier up. DJ Lebner is back on the bump. Welcome back. Can't get worse than the Cyclones and the Jaeger Moms or whatever team he did that. So, DJ, welcome back to the captain. Next captain up, number 4. It's your Season 3 champ. A member of this here show, Pale Poner, will be back for his 3rd season as captain and looking to strip that belt again. We'll see what he can do. Oh, my God, excuse me. Number 5 is a new captain, not new to league, new to captaining. He's known to have a little bit of a thing for feet. He's one of your favorite electricians in Canada. Chew Therapy will be making his captain debut in Season 5, and I know he's ready for that. Number 6, this guy has been in the league pretty much since the inauguration season. He's been wanting to captain. He's been begging to captain. He's been waiting for this night. Hashtag Church of Yam. Hashtag Thundercats Season 2 with a win, and he can't let go of it. Dominator Silva will be our 6th captain for season number 5. Number 7, this guy knows how to wear a Hawaiian shirt. He sometimes gets off work early on a Thursday. He's a regular here on the show. Agent, captain number 7. How do you feel about that, man?
I like it, dude. I love being off early on a Thursday. It's a big plus today. In a good mood.
So he's a captain, man. Number 7. Let's move to number 8. This guy's been in the league since season 1 or 2. Got a chance to play with him season 3. He's a first-time captain here on the list. Desired Customs will be making his debut as a captain. And I tell you what, this guy is no stranger to running teams. So I look for him to be kind of a sleeper, have a good season there. Number 10. Sorry, we're on 10 now. This guy is an OG captain. He's been a captain from season 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The only captain to captain all 5 seasons. That's shock. And if he uses another Wolf team, I'm going to stab him in the heart. And we'll leave it at that because he's going to pick a new name this year. Shout out to Shock. Captain number 11, another OG. Another guy. These 2 guys are the only ones who've captained pretty much every single season. Not pretty much, they have. McGilla, everyone's favorite OG Mags, is coming back as the 11th captain this season. And your 12th captain, a rookie captain, looking to make some noise. He's known for his highlight reel board. He's known for his squeaky clean head and his amazing Photoshop skills. Ability will be the 12th captain for season 5. Ability, how do you feel?
Man, how do I feel about that? I'm pumped up. I thought you were dogging me right there. I wasn't sure I was getting the captain spot, but I can tell you now that that's over and done with, folks, expect something special because Agent ain't got it and Dale ain't got it. None of these guys got it. Maybe D-Mart's got it. But I'm coming for the rest of you. It's on, baby. I can't wait.
Wait a minute. Actually, there's something that I do have. Dude. If you didn't know. I do have what you want. I have what everybody wants. Oh, man, you guys are going to hate it this year. Just wait till I get the real fucking thing. Now, this is generally the point of the show where something like that would end, right? That's cool news. We got our 12 captains. Everyone's there. We wait a couple weeks. We talk about it. We think about it. But there's something different that's going to happen tonight. Live on the Thursday Throwdown, we will be picking the draft order right now. Right now, there will be no delay. There will be no waiting. There will be no random generation. We are going fucking old school. I am going to take this Baltimore Orioles hat that I already have prepared. I have all the names in the hat. And you know what? If you don't trust me, get bent because you know this is legit, okay? That's how this is going to be. Guys, you didn't even know about this. You didn't know that this was happening tonight. How do you feel knowing that you're going to get your pick number tonight? Agent, how do you feel about that, man?
I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I don't know how to take it. I can tell you I do not want the first pick and I do not want the last couple. So I got secret strats and I'm trying to pale corner drapage this year. So we'll see how it goes.
What about you? What about you, Mr. Ability?
Captaining my first.
Pow! I'm jacked up for it. I hope I get that number 1 spot. All right, let's do it, Dales. Give me a little good luck over there, buddy.
Well, here's the thing, man. So Pale Poner is about to jump in. He's going to miss the first couple. I see you talked to him, so you got him on the bump when he's ready to go. That'll be good. Here's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And don't get me wrong, the award show is still to come. I still have something else big to announce. There's a lot of stuff happening in the land of 239 tonight, guys. Ability has his best outfit on. Mark has his best outfit on. I obviously went black on black because I was feeling good. So that's what I did. So now with all that being said, should we just get into pick number 1 here? I am excited. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it out of the hat. I'm going to put her up high, boys. I'm going to put her up high. You see my hand here? Well, I'll do it in front of the camera because I know how squirrely everyone gets. Like, oh, fucking Dales, blah, 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 whatever. We're going to go backwards to front. First pick I take out of the hat's 12, then 11, then 10, then 9, then 8. The last name in the hat is going to be your number 1 pick. Okay? Fair enough, guys? Yes? Okay, cool. So, with your number 12 pick in this year's draft, season number 5. Oh, my God. I'm nervous. Oh, no. It's Ability. Ability got the 12th pick. Ability, how do you feel, man? You're going to get the double wrap pick at the back end of round 1 with 12 and 13. How do you feel right now, man?
I feel like that should have been the number 1 spot. Oh man. Oh man. I can't believe you would yam bag me like that. My first captaincy.
Listen, here was the thing. Like, I was like, well, I can't do the first pick first because then what's the draw, right? So, like, I went 12 first, and I saw your name, and I'm like, oh, man. He said, I want 1. Well, you got as far away from 1 as possible. But I will tell you this. In a first-time captain draft, getting 2 players within the first 15 picks is absolutely phenomenal, too. You know that you're going to be getting good players there. It's just whether or not those players are going to work well together. So I think that you can really do something with that. Agent, what do you think about him getting the 12th pick, man?
The blessing and a curse. I can tell you I wouldn't want nothing to do with first pick, but that spot is a blessing and a curse because you can get 2 people you want right in a row. You don't have to worry about somebody taking the guy that you want. You got 2 good people right in a row. So if you use them wisely, it can be to a great advantage.
There is the long gap in between, and like that's the big thing to focus on. There's a huge gap in between picks. So, I mean, you're picking 12, 13, but then you're not picking again for another 24 picks or 23 picks. So you really have to do your homework. You really have to know who you're going to go after and have a couple guys lined up that are going to fit in the system that you're trying to play. So there's my advice to you, Mr. Captain. Welcome. And all 4 members of the Throwdown are captaining this year. That should make for some super entertaining shows, dare I say. So moving along, we're going to take pick number 11 here. Got my trusty. I went with the Orioles hat. I'm sure that ability wishes I would have picked something different because maybe he wouldn't have got the 12th pick then. But I'm going to open this one up. And, another newcomer to the league, or not to the league, but to captaining. That's going to be DC Desired Customs, taking on the number 11 pick in our draft. DC is not new to captaining in other leagues. He's done it before. So shout out to him and the 11th pick. Moving along, I'm ruffling these all up, guys. I'm going to do right here. There we are. And the 10th pick in the draft is going to be none other than your boy for the Throwdown, Pale Poner. Pale Poner will be taking on the number 10 pick.
Wait till we get to the end and then have him guess to see what pick he got.
Yeah, well, at this point, he's taking forever. So he's going to, he's not going to get to know. So we'll just have to tell him. So here we go, boys. You hear me ruffling them around, ruffling the feathers. All right, here we go. I'm going to take this one right out of the hat here. The number 9 pick of your draft. Agent's pick number 9. Now, listen, Agent, you said you kind of wanted a middle pick. Were you thinking more like 6, 7? 9's not.
What I wanted was 6, 7.
You wanted 6, 7?
Yeah.
Well, 9's not that bad, right?
No, it's not terrible. I mean, it's not the 12th pick.
True.
Yeah, thanks. Let's just keep seeing what Daly's got going on in this match.
All right, so we're going with the number 8 pick of our draft, and I'm writing all these down as I go. The number 8 pick in our draft is going to be DJ. Sorry, I know these are mirrored. DJ I Soldier Up will be the number 8 pick in this season's draft. Getting close to the top 5 here, boys. That's where you start to get some of those guys. So here we go. We're going to go with number 7 here. I'm going to pull it right out of the hat. Number 7 pick in this season's draft. Dominator Silva. Number 7 pick in this season's draft here. Let me write this one down. Number 7 pick. He's a guy who really knows the league. He spent a lot of time, he's got his scouting reports. That's not a terrible pick for him. I think he could do okay with that pick. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of good players in this draft, by the way. So, all right, 7. Moving on to number 6. I had 2 stuck together. Holy fuck, guys. I had 2 stuck together. I'm throwing them back in. 2 stuck together. What should I do? Should I open them or should I throw them back in and do it again?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Agent, maybe we should rock, paper, scissors this live right here. I got left hand. You got right hand.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Go ahead. Rock, paper, scissors live on air. Go.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh,
go again. Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Come on, you fucks. Go again.
Wait, hey.
Okay. Go again.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
There we go.
Okay, so Agent had the right hand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the number 6 pick in this draft is D-Mart 15. Number 6 in this draft is D-Mart 15. Let me mark my note there, guys.
I won that for you, Dan. I'm sorry. Or you're welcome.
D-Mart 16. And the number 5 pick in the draft is Shock. Shock has the number 5 pick in the draft. So D-Mart was 6. Shock was 5. Guys, I apologize. The papers are small. They were stuck together, but that was such a noble way for us to attack it. I love you all. Moving along, we're going to go to the number 4 pick here. I've got it in my hand. I'm going to open this up. Number 4 pick is Chew Therapy. Chew Therapy is your number 4 pick in this season's draft. So, guys, with that being said, there are 3 names left on this list. Magilla, Marty McFly, and XDALY. Who wants to say rigged first? Because I'm waiting to hear it. I just want to hear it. Who wants to say it? Okay. Ability's raising his hands. I swear to God, I'm not cheating. All right. So, number 3 pick, Agent's pissed. Number 3 pick in this draft is going to be, Magilla. Magilla's got the number 3 pick. Oh, my God. I really hope I don't get number 1. I really fucking hope I don't, because I can already hear the emo now. Daly does the fucking pull. Daly gets his own fucking guys. Like, I can hear it now, man. I can hear it now.
But honestly, I don't even see that as like a super huge advantage to you personally, because what I would consider the 2 first picks are off the board, including yourself and Dan. You know, I mean, there's other people that are top 3 picks, no doubt, but every time is their pick, you know.
Yeah, and, you know, it's going to be different. You have a lot of guys who are on the captain's list that are considered first-round picks. So, again, values are going to be very, very different in this draft. So that's also something to think about as well. So, with that being said, there's 2 names left in this hat, guys. I'm going to just pull one out here. This is the number 2 pick of the draft, and it is going to be, oh, God. This is literally the worst thing that could have fucking happened.
Dad rigged it?
No, it's Marty McFly. Marty's number 2. This is so bad, dude. This is bad, and I swear to God, there's Daly, number 1, man. Pale.
Okay. Number
Pale.
1. Huh?
So this dude. Okay, listen.
Number
so
1.
here's what happened.
It was legit.
We gotta get him up to speed. This is awful.
Wait.
So,
Hale, what pick do you think you got?
I have no idea. What did I have last season?
You have a 1 in 12 chance, so just toss it out there.
I think I had 5 last season, and then I moved up.
Well, double it. Double it.
10?
Yeah,
so
you're
10?
number 10.
All right, well, I had the same pick in my championship season, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, so who do you think got number 1, man?
Well, I just heard it as soon as I logged in. So it's you, Daly, huh? You got the number 1 pick?
The guy who's doing it with the hat and everything, like, that's literally the worst thing that could have fucking happened. Like, I swear to God I didn't rig it, but I know now that this is going to be the thing. So here's the draft order. Picking 12, we got Ability, first-time captain. 11's going to be DC. Number 10, Pale Poner. 9 is Agent. Number 8 is DJ. 7 is Dominator Silva. 6 is DeMart. 5 is Shock. 4, Chew Therapy, first-time captain. 3 is Magilla, the OG. 2 is Marty McFly. And 1 is the defending champ himself, XDALY. How do you guys feel about that list?
Ton of new captains, man. I'm excited. I know I probably missed the announcement of all the new captains and stuff, but that's cool. It's going to be fun. This season's going to be cool. I know we went 12 teams deep. Are we looking at having 12 teams? I was looking at the signups. We were looking a little anemic there.
Yeah, we're at 12. You know, I think the reason with that is we're transitioning from site to site. Like, so that's going to play a big part in it. Pixel did put the banner up. Guys, if you know people are signing up, make sure you redirect them to the new site. That should be fixed. Hopefully, Hurricane Irma is causing some problems. 2 of the guys that are helping us with this, Hugh Laurie and A. Thompson, they actually live in Florida. So shout out to those guys. Hope they're being safe because they're fucking trying to fight the goddamn thing, being idiots. But I'll save that for another fucking conversation. So they're the ones who are kind of trying to get it turned over. So that might not take place until next week sometime. But it is in the process. So, guys, with that being said, how do you feel about X Daily having the number 1 pick?
Man, I feel like I just feel like the order we went in should have been reversed. It would have made total sense, and then you wouldn't have to deal with what you're going to have to deal with for the next season because it's not going to.
Well, I mean, honestly, guys, it's, you win the belt. You weren't here for this. This is just the supplemental. So you win the belt, then you get your first overall pick the next season. I mean, maybe it's just, maybe this next year might just be my whole year. It might not even be a season. It might just be the whole year. That's how I feel right now. But again, I assure you it wasn't rigged. I swear to God. But guys, we're always trying to keep it fresh here on the show. So instead of doing the random generator where you can't see what's going on, I figured, you know what, why not? Let's just do a live stream of it. So we announced the captains tonight. And then on top of that, we decided to freaking do the draft order here and now. So I'm sure there's going to be tons of emo going on, and I love every second of it. Without further ado, what are we all here for tonight?
I think it's the award show. I'm not sure.
We are here for the award show. I have another announcement later in the show, something special that we're going to talk about as well. But let's get into the awards. So, guys, Season 4 is a fantastic season. Great season all around. So much parity. Such good hockey. Literally thought there were 7 teams, 8 teams that realistically could have won it. That's phenomenal. So let's get into the awards, man. Let's get into the season that was, and let's give out the accolades to the people that deserve. We got some new stuff on the docket as well that we will bring to you later. Again, there's still some surprises left in the show, so don't go anywhere. But let's start with the league MVP. Let's start with the Hart Memorial Trophy. What do you guys think is your winner? Who, if you had to pick, Agent, who's the guy that really, stood out this season as the guy?
I mean, it's got to be top pick. It's got to be the guy that carries a team and leads a team to wins. He was on a team that wasn't very defensive, but he played solid throughout, and everybody knows he played solid throughout. I think everybody knows a guy that was, carried his team to the finals, couldn't finish it, but did really well. I think D-Mart was very, very deserving of the award.
Well, I didn't announce it, but since you did, the winner of the Hart Memorial Trophy for Season 4 is none other than D-Mart. But that was a really good segue into who the winner was. But yeah, D-Mart did. He had a tremendous season. What about you, Ability? Guy was deserving. Yay, nay? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
Deserving. Heck yeah. I mean, he led the way for his team. And by golly, he was definitely the league's most valuable player, hands down. We said it, number 1 overall pick. He went number 1 overall, and he lived up to it every step of the way, all the way to the end. So, yeah. Props to D-Mart. Congrats.
What about you, Ability, man? Is this guy the deserving one?
Yeah. D-Mart is for sure the deserving of the MVP. I mean, look, they destroyed the league in points, won the Rocket Richard and the Art Ross. I mean, you don't win both of those and not win MVP. You're the guy. You were the number 1 pick in the league for the reason, and you lived up to it for sure. So, came up a little short in the playoffs, but listen, it happens. It's a team game. One guy can't win everything. But D-Mart, MVP, Hart winner for sure. Absolutely.
Now, I'm noticing something. Maybe someone is a little bit underdressed this year. Is his name Pale Poner?
Yeah, I'm just coming back from a golf league through work. So I'm dressed for golf. I got my polo and my shorts on and everything like that. I did 36 holes today. I'm kind of beat, to be honest, but I had a good time, and I'm a little late here, a little underdressed for the award show. It's my turn to come without the suit.
That's okay. We'll let it slide, man. We'll let it slide because I know what it's like to come from work, and not be ready. So we're gonna let it slide, man. You look good though. You look good. You got a nice little tan. I can see it. You look good. You look good, man.
This is straight sunburn right here. That's just red and white right there.
Ooh, I see. You've been hanging out with Valcor on the farm, man. I love it. I love it, man. Beautiful. All right, well, moving along, the next award here, we have the Lady Bing. There was some controversy last year with this award because D-Mart ended up winning it last year. Apparently, he told some kid, F you or something or other, got himself suspended. People were kind of upset about that, but there's no doubting that he was a great reflector of the award when you hear how he is here and the things that he does. What do you think? Is D-Mark going to repeat this award, Agent, or do you think it's going to go to somebody else this year?
Oh, you're going to let me ruin it again? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, I was going to let you. I figured I'd give you redemption. Hashtag redemption.
He's a good dude to play with. I think he's more than deserving of it. But there's also plenty of other candidates. One I'll say is like Derek Cortez, a super awesome dude to play with. He's fun to get along with. Cosmic Fade, I've never heard a person complain about the kid. There's so many different people that are deserving of it that, it's really up to a little bit who the league knows best too. I think that comes down to part of it, and who's out there playing every night and meeting more people and just being a genuinely nice person.
What about you, Ability? Who's your favorite to win this thing?
Well, I tell you what, I think that when I did my my picking for who I wanted to win it, I picked a couple different people. There were two specifically. One of the people I picked won this award. That's all I'm going to say about it. Totally deserving. I couldn't be more impressed with the way this player played on the ice and then the character that they bestowed off the ice. So I'm totally proud with the nomination and the gift here. Yeah, I love it.
Well, without further ado, I'm going to announce it. We're not doing drum rolls this year. Fuck it. We're too good for that. We're too good for the drum rolls. I'm just going to sit in dead air silence and make everyone wait. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that either. You have to incorporate that into your team at some point this year. There has to be a POW. At least for the first write-up, maybe. A POW. If you get one, you have to win.
We'll see. Team up for my team after it's done.
Guys, without further ado, your Season 4 Lady Bing winner is none other than right defenseman stud Sea-Doo77. Sea-Doo brings it home. Ability, I couldn't agree with you more. Great player on the ice. We don't have to tell you that. But she's even better off the ice. She's literally never beefed with anybody. She's always positive. She'll literally play with anybody, too. I have never heard her bitch about playing with somebody that, goes outside of league play. Shout out to Sea-Doo. Well-deserving. Pale, you had her all year on your team, man. How do you feel about one of your players being so gentlemanly ladylike?
Yeah, she was kick-ass all year, man. Both as a player and just a person. She's awesome. I really enjoyed playing with her this season. She carried my ass the whole season on D, and I really enjoyed having her on the team. And yeah, totally deserving. I'm happy that she was nominated and ended up winning as well.
So
really cool.
It's funny because to what Agent said, Sea-Doo was known because of her skill, but she wasn't really known as a person too much in 239, and she was able to win. Just like last year, Brick was kind of a rookie, and he made a really big impact. So I think all these things kind of go to show you the voters aren't voting with some sort of friendly bias. They're not voting for D-Mart because he's D-Mart. They're not voting for Hugh Laurie because he's an admin. We're voting the way that we should be voting, and I think Sea-Doo is a perfect candidate for this award, and I think it's well-deserved. So shout out to her.
I will say that I did not get a video per se, but I did get an audio clip from none other than Sea-Doo. So we'll play that for you here.
Hey everyone, it's Sea-Doo. Thank you very much for considering me for this award. I had an awesome first season in 2 through 9, and I can't wait for the next one. Good luck to all the nominees.
Very cool. And you know what? Somebody who wins the Bing, let's give her a clap, man. She goes out, she wins the Bing, and then that's how you would respond, right? If I win an award, you hear arrogance and cocky and whatever. That's yeah. That's how I envisioned her answering, the call for the award. So shout out to her. It's just kind of a testament to what we all know and that she's deserving of this award. Moving along, we've got the Vezina. Now, there was 5 goalies up for this award, but realistically, there were 3 that stood out. Okay, there was True Therapy, led the league in shutouts on a team that was 3rd in goals against. B. Cripps, who played for the Bombs, who had a phenomenal season. And really, I know I was such a critic, but they had a phenomenal season with B Crips, and then none other than my goalie, time to get Steven, who had a record-breaking year, but some would argue was a product of his defense. I think that's bullshit, but whatever. I'll send it over to you, Pale. Who do you think won this award? Even though you know the winner, what do you think? What do you think about the let me rephrase my question. It's a terrible question. It's a terrible fucking question. What do you think about the 3 nominees? Would you be okay with any one of these guys winning it realistically?
Yeah, I mean, really, any of those 3 could be the winners of this. I mean, you got True Therapy. I'm pretty sure had the least goals against in the league. Time to get Steven. You know, he's the stats guy. He's got the goals against average and the save percentage going for him. And then B Crips, you know, you just look at the team around him. You look at what an impact he made on his team. And I think you can really say that B Crips, you know, came through for his team, was a real leader for his team, and really just was the MVP for his specific team. And MVP for a goaltender, you know, is the Vezina. That's what it is. So, yeah, any 3 of those could win. For sure.
Ability, you play the position, man. You know how freaking hard it is. What do you think about the 3 names that I mentioned?
I think all of them played above par this season, and that's why we're talking about them. There were some of us that played pretty good and, you know, just not quite to the standard or didn't have the overall team chemistry to make it work quite the way these 3 did. But I can tell you that when it was time to make the big save, each one of these guys had their moments several times throughout the season and the playoffs. And boy, did they step up to the plate. I'm extremely proud of all 3 of these nominees. I'd give it to all of you guys if I could.
Without further ado, your season 4 Vezina winner is B Crips. And again, I had a little bias because of the fact that I thought Steven had such a good season playing on my team. But when you look at the body of work and you look at what B Crips did and you look at how his team just struggled mightily offensively, they struggled. He was the main factor and he was the main reason. And this is not to slight the Jaeger bombs. I swear to God, it's not to slight. I know I was a critic. I know that was me. This isn't to slight you guys. This is more to praise the body of work that B Crips had. He was so good all season. I saw it firsthand. Stealing games. He's just that kind of goalie. Ryan, what do you got for me? Message from B Crips?
Oh, we got a message from B Crips. I'll play it for you now.
Hey everyone, it's me, B Crips, the Brick Wall, the legend. I would like to thank everyone who voted for me for this award. I would like to thank my team for the great season I had. And I would like to especially thank Dunn for putting together a great team who I had fun with all season. And I can't wait for this upcoming season to win more awards. All right.
Listen, man, when you win an award, sort of like when you win a championship, hold on a second, you get to have that kind of mindset. You get to kind of feel like that a little bit. But, sorry, this is really heavy, man. I did shoulders yesterday, so I got to set that down. Ryan, you know all about that, right? Anyways.
Yeah. Quick comment from the YouTube chat. We need a 2-hour show just on Steven's reaction from losing.
You know, that would be really good because I love Steve, but he's a nutty fuck. But here's the thing. Shout out to Steve, man. He had a great season too. But yeah, when you look at the body of work and what B Crips did, I'm not surprised to see his name get called here. Again, it could have gone to Chu. It could have gone to Steven. It could have gone to any of those guys. Shout out to all the goalies, man. That position is fucking AIDS. I hate it. I would never want to do it for a season. So you guys are crazy head cases for wanting to actually play it. I will say NHL 18, that position feels so much better. So thank God for you guys. It's going to be a lot harder to score next year. So moving along, we got the Calder. That is the Rookie of the Year. There are some interesting names on this list, guys. You have Pogs. You have Derek Cortez. You have Sea-Doo. You have B Crips. Like, there's a lot of different names. I can keep going. Master Shotgun's on that list. There's so many names. There's so many people. I'll send it over to you, Mark. Sorry, Agent. Who do you think I have to reword my questions because I know you guys know. I shouldn't have told you. I should have just kept it to myself. I shouldn't have told you guys. But no, it's fine. Agent, what do you think about this incoming rookie class, man? I mean, there's like 7 or 8 deep that realistically could have won this award. So what does that say to what we're doing here as a league, getting all these new players in?
Right. I mean, it's awesome. We're growing like crazy. Everybody continue to tell your friends, if they're enjoying, if they're fun to be around, have a good time, tell them to come join. I mean, everybody around here is pretty easy to get along with. But to the award, B. Cripps, he was a rookie this season, right?
Yes, he was. B. Cripps was.
He would be my award winner personally, just due to the fact of the performance that he had. I mean, also a little more biased after just playing with him last night. I played a handful of games with him last night on my team, and I mean, the dude, he literally can steal a game. It's crazy. He has ability that I've not seen before, and it's impressive. So he would be my pick to win the award.
Well, without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. Your Calder Award winner for season number 4 is a name that we've already called, but maybe not the name that you think it is. Sea-Doo77 taking home another piece of hardware on this night. Your Calder Award winner for season 4, and I don't think that anybody could deny that she's deserving. I went on Twitter weeks ago. Her and I have played together numerous times. I'm looking forward to playing with her in the All-Star game tonight. She is so deserving of Rookie of the Year. She did it all. She was phenomenal all season. A big offensive catalyst for a team, Pale, that struggled offensively at times. How happy are you to see Sea-Doo take home the award?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, I've already said she's been fucking awesome all season. It's been really great playing with her. I mean, this was a pretty phenomenal rookie class. So to be nominated with them to end up winning it is pretty cool. You got B. Cripps wins the Vezina, can't win Calder. I mean, that's something. You got Ozzy and Clancy this season. Both were really great as rookies this season as well. So it's really cool to see that, and I'm really happy to see her get the W and for the Calder as well.
And again, terrific season. You can't say enough good stuff about her too. She's just that kind of player. I said it at the beginning of the year. There might be a new best right D in town, and someone not named X Daly. And I really stand true to that. I think that she's the best defenseman in the league. That's personal opinion. She does it all. So with that said, let's move on to the Selke Award for your league's best defensive forward. Ability, a lot of good names on this list. We're talking elite names. We're talking D-Mart. We're talking esoteric. Guys like that. We're talking Stealth Luka D. We're talking King Rome. What do you feel about the list that was comprised by the nominations?
I feel that the list was 100% on point. It couldn't have been any better than it was. It had some of the most outstanding defensive forwards in it. And all those names you just mentioned, those are all guys that I adamantly try and take little bits and pieces of their game, each and every one of them. Everyone on that list you just said, those guys play at a top level. The things they're able to do to help their team on both sides of the ice, it's something that is envious. When you don't have quite the knack they do to do it, they can frustrate the shit out of you. So I love the nominees here. Regardless of who gets this award, I want you all to know that you kick ass on the ice and you all could have won it.
And what about you, Agent? The defensive forwards, man. I know it's something that you really pride yourself on, playing two-way hockey. How big is this award?
I'd say it's big. I mean, I think some people look at a top forward in a different way as points and points only. Produce points and you're good. If you don't produce points, you're not. And I don't think that's a total way of looking at it. It's a hard way to look at video game hockey, but it's tough. It's tough to always be in the right position, tough to be able to help your teammates and your defense out all the time. I think whoever wins it's very deserving. That whole list that was compromised, I think any one of those guys should win it. So.
And a dark horse on this award is Clancy. He had a really good year defensively, led the league in hits. Saw some of those games. That Wolfpack team at times looked literally unpenetrable. They were really good defensively. But without further ado, your Season 4 Selke Award winner is, and I'm so happy I get to say this name, King Rome. Guys, I took King Rome in round 1. He's just not the offensive – he's great offensively, but he cares so much about defense. And I think that's the thing that people need to understand. He focuses so much on two-way game. He's a big reason that we had the season that we were. Without him, it wouldn't be. He's a phenomenal player, especially defensively in the dot. He does all those little things so well. Pale, what do you think about King Rome winning the Selkie, man?
Yeah, man. Defensive centers are awesome, and we actually have quite a bit of them in the league. Which honestly, this is the first league I've ever played in, and I expected to see a little bit more of offensive players, like offensively minded players, just really dominating. But you can really tell when you have a defensive presence in the forward lines. You go down the list. You got King Rome, you got Esoteric, you got Marty McFly, Brick City, Stealth Luca. All these guys, they really commit themselves to a defensive game, and it makes it so hard to play against. That's really the difference in any team. It starts in the middle of the ice, both offensively and defensively. King Rome is very deserving as a winner. I mean, boys were one of the stingiest teams to play against, and he was a large part of that. So congrats, King Rome. You definitely deserve that.
Dale, your last sentence there took the words out of my mouth. Who more deserving than the center of the best defensive team in the league last season? So I think he deserved it well.
What do you think, Ability?
Well, I mean, this guy ended up helping you win a championship, and defense plays a huge part in it. On top of the offensive game that he carries, his passing is phenomenal. The way that he forechecks is great. It's among the league's best. Totally deserving of this award. And man, I even did all you guys up these little things right here because these awards are big. You earn them. This was top-notch play all season long, and King Rome, he's a prime example of that. So congrats.
And you're looking at some of the names people have won. Sea-Doo's taken home 2 hardware. D-Mart, obviously, B-Crips. It's nice to see some different names. B-Crips is new to the league. Sea-Doo's new to the league. Rome has been here since season 1. Hasn't been able to win anything. So happy I was able to win a title with him. Me and this guy have been playing forever. So just to add another accolade to him, not that he needs it, but man, it's really nice to see it because he definitely deserves it. So moving along, we have, this happens to be my favorite award, and that is the Norris Trophy for the best defender in the league. There's so many good names. When you look at it, forget points. I think that a lot of the community here votes based on a lot of different things. And I don't think it's just points. I think they vote based on, how hard is that person to play against? How frustrated are you when you go against that player? I think it runs deeper than points. You have names like Drug Monkey. You have names like Joe Thornton. People don't know this about Joe Thornton. That guy is a freaking forward who played defense this year and was elite, made an all-star game. Shout out to Joe Thornton. This is no troll. That's real life. Shout out to Joe. Awesome season. You've got Sea-Doo. You've got X Daily. You've got Moose 21. You've got Valcor, who had a phenomenal season. There's so many guys that you could run down this list of D-men who had great seasons. And we are blessed in this league. Pale Poner had a phenomenal season. I don't know if anybody knows this, but offensively, defensively, he had a phenomenal season, man. Just absolutely killed it. With that being said, Agent, who do you think is going to take home the Norris, even though what do you think about this class?
I mean, to be honest, you'd be my vote. I hate playing against you. You put me on the quote-unquote island. You got to brag about it. But, there's plenty of people that are very deserving of the award. People that he's more super frustrating to play against. And when you do beat them, it feels good to beat them. That's how you know you're playing against a good defenseman. So there's a ton of good ones in the league. And all the people on the list are very deserving.
What about you, Ability?
Man, I already know who won this award. I'm stoked, man. A couple of the people that I voted for to win awards won some awards. I like that I got to vote for multiple, but hey, I got a 1 in 3 chance, right? Now, the characteristics that this player has as far as the defensive end goes, I got to watch just like Agent. We were playing in a couple games yesterday against a handful of people in this league, and this person was one of them. And by God, impossible to get by, frustrating as can be, and offensive tools are crazy. So more than deserving of the award, I'm happy that this person got the award.
Without further ado, the winner of the Norris Trophy is none other than Sea-Doo. See what I did? Sea-Doo. Come on, man. That segue's pretty nice, right? No, it's not bad. It's good. It's good. Anyways, Pale, you played with her all year, man. Catalyst of the offense from the D. I mean, I keep putting you on the spot with her, but she deserved all the hardware she's gotten this year.
For sure. I mean, she's great offensively. I mean, 51 points from a defensive position. I think she had close to 20 goals, if not 20 goals. Awesome offensively. Defensively, like, even better. And it's crazy because, like, you know, it's just always in position, both offensively and defensively. Like, it's just the perfect defenseman, really. And totally deserving. I'm excited that she got it again. It's really cool. I had a really fun time playing with her.
All right. Well, yeah. And again, a testament to the things that she does, man. She's positionally so good. Offensively, she never makes a bad breakout. She can skate it if she needs to. She's really good at adapting to whoever she plays with. And anybody who can play both sides is okay in my book, and that just takes it to a whole nother level. So shout out to her. Ryan, do we have anything from Sea-Doo?
Oh, Sea-Doo sent me the audio clip earlier. I had requested that she send in a video, but she didn't want to do that. She said the audio, serenade the league with her voice, and just give thanks to everybody that was on her team. So that's what she did. But congratulations, Sea-Doo. You really are fantastic on the defensive end of the puck and the offensive. I mean, you're all-around game girl, so congratulations on another award.
Yeah, and again, shout out to Sea-Doo. Just taking home the hardware tonight, and well-deserved. This award is awesome, and it's personally my favorite, like the Jack Adams Captain of the Year. A lot of deserving captains. I mean, when you look at the standings and how close everything was, anybody could have won it. Pale had a great season. Shock had a great season. Hugh, myself. Who else am I missing? Dunn. Jagerbom's had a phenomenal season. Going down the list, Esoteric, first-time captain. They make the playoffs. Dank, even with all the craziness that happened, they were the 6th seed. Cosmic Fade, first-time captain. He makes the playoffs. Guys that you didn't think, no offense, but you got seasoned vets like McGilla and Yam and, Gunny having some rough goes. Tomahawk battled all the way till the end. Tomahawk almost snuck into the playoffs after an abysmal start. So a lot of people deserving on this one. I'm just going to save it. I'm not going to send it to you guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and announce your Jack Adams winner for season 4 is none other than You Done Know. And holy crap, Pale, is this guy not deserving of this award or what, man?
For sure, dude. I mean, look, the guy was doubted from the start. I mean, you look at what, us in the media said, everything, every step of the way was questioned. And you know what? He put together one of the better seasons in 239 that we've seen. And the Yager Bombs had a really great season. They deserved to be where they needed to be and ended up being. And Dunn's a great guy. He's a great captain. For sure. Absolutely. 100% Dunn. No. Congrats, man.
What do you got for me, Ability?
All right. Well, none other than You Done Know himself. And you guys are going to highly enjoy this. Prepare yourselves.
What's up, 229 family? Big shout out to everybody in the league, making hockey great again, making it fun, competitive, and shout out to everybody in the league, media guys. Shout out to you guys doing excellent work every night, radio shows, Throwdown, the top 10 plays. I just want to send a shout out to all my teammates who made this season fun for the Jager Bombs. Finished 2nd overall, came down to the last night, had 1st place down for a while. Shout out Cribs, dude was a wall. Anyone that was in those games last night, dude just stole the show. Shout out Luca. Luca was a monster, 2nd overall pick, only behind D-Mart. He helped me draft this team this year, and big shout out to him again. Rent and Valcor holding down the D spots. They played solid all year long. Sniper, who's pretty much assistant captain. He handled a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff for the squad. Helped out a lot. Everybody in the league, shout out to you guys. Looking forward to Season 5, a new game, what's dropped today, I guess, with the EA access. So we're trying out a few of those games. Good luck to everybody. And shout out Daly and his squad for winning that belt. Big shout out to Hot Guy too. Lives up to his name most nights, but he scores big goals like I called earlier. Dude wins the series on OT. And looking forward to season 5. So if I win this Jack Adams, hopefully I'll be back to captain again because I had a blast. And we'll see you guys around in a couple games. Take care, boys, girls.
Yo, shout out to you then, Noah. Shout out to you.
There was so many shout outs. Joe Thornton would have been pumped. But again, but here's the thing, man. Humble nonetheless. God, can I tell you something? I wanted this one so bad. I didn't get it, but I'm happy Dunn did because you know what? I think Pale touched on it earlier. Through all the adversity and everything that we said this season, that guy showed up with his team every week and said, you know what? Fuck what they're saying. Who cares? I don't care. Doesn't matter if we score 100 goals. Doesn't matter scoring 1 goal. We're winning games. And he was right. What do you think, Agent? Deserving of the award here?
Yeah. I mean, without a doubt, with how much he was doubted, I guess, say by Daly himself and everybody else in the panel, he was. And he kept it together. The team kept together, and he did a great job. So congrats to him.
And, again, for me, it's just such a good award. I don't know about you guys. I personally, and I know people are going to agree or disagree and everything, I love captaining. I love it. And so to me, to be recognized by my peers as one of the best, I think it's a huge honor. So shout out to Dunn, man. I know he was my number 1 pick, dude. I was so hard on him all year. And he was my first pick because I just thought that he's a big fan of the shows. He listens to Sober Elitist. He listens to the Throwdown, as you heard in his shout-outs, all 147 of them. He is a huge fan of what we're doing here. So he's listening, and he was hearing. And even with that being said, he still put together a phenomenal season. So he is more than deserving. Shout out to him, man, all the way. Next award, Rocket Richard. D-Mart scored the most goals in the league. I know Ability's got probably a little backdrop for him, so I'll let Ability say some words on his buddy here in just a second, as well as the Art Ross. I mean, D-Mart just had one of those seasons, guys, that you really just – you don't see it. I mean, he had, 30 points more than the next closest guy, and that's no slouch in Brick City, who had, 91 points in 33 games. Brick averaged almost 3 a game, and D-Mart was light years ahead. He was just a catalyst for that offense. What do you got for me, Ability? I'm sure Danny did a video.
Oh, yeah, he's got one right here. Let's get it rolling.
D-Mart 15 here. We're just outside. Just at a birthday party, actually. But I heard the word an award, so I just wanted to give a shout-out to the guys on my team, actually. Because if it wasn't for Burks, it wasn't for Hugh Laurie, it was for NCR or Joe Thornton or fucking even Legion. I mean, fucking Legion. I mean, if you look at Legion's numbers, the big reason we won some games this season, shit like that. So basically, you're only as good as your teammates. So, I mean, if you're not, that's what you got to look at. You can't say, oh, I had a good season. I don't care if my centerman was blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do. You do care. I mean, Hugh Laurie set me up. Berksey set me up. I mean, there's no coincidence that Berksey and Hugh Laurie were so high on the points because, I mean, they're there. They're making the right plays. So you got to have those guys around you. And if you don't, then you're going to get overcovered. You're going to get 16 guys on you, even though there's 5 that only play. But that's it. Shout out to everybody in the league. And where's my belt, Pale? I want that fucking belt.
It's on the way, Joseph. It's on the way. I don't know. It's through Canadian Customs. I have nothing else to do aside from that. It's on the way.
So the belt's in Canada. Man, we're all captains this season, which, again, I cannot wait because all 4 of us are captaining this year. But Dan is so right, man. Like, for all the good that he does and for as skilled as he is, your team is the big part, man. It really is. You can have islands and you can make all this silly shit up and do all these things. But joking aside, like, we're only as good. Players are only as good as their, as their teammates. And being recognized for an accolade such as, the Rocket Richard and the Art Ross, those awards speak for themselves. But shout out to Dan for that. And look forward to casting against him. Man, if he was in the pool, I would have had him pick 1. I would have taken D-Mart. How retarded would that be, by the way? So I guess there's a lot of people happy that didn't happen. But what do you think, ability man? You played with this guy a whole season. He captained you. What do you think about it?
Man, I think that there's no one that deserves these awards more than D-Mart. The season he had was one for the record books. The guy has this uncanny ability, like it's been mentioned many times before. He makes people around him better. And it's not a coincidence. He's acquired this skill. And there's something else that is going to be presented to the league. And you'll get to see from the man himself some words that just describe what it takes to be able to, achieve greatness at this game. And he really has. And it's been proven again. I mean, we're talking about people that play this game, not just play it, but play it in a league, that take it to an extreme level. We play at a high competition here. And this guy does it better than most. So, one of my favorite players in the league, D-Mart, congratulations on the awards you won, man. Well deserved.
So I guess this is the point of the night where normally the award show would end. But not tonight, bitches, because we've got a little something special that we've been cooking up for quite a while. We have this section, which we would like to call the Media Awards. And the reason that we wanted to have the 4 OGs on tonight, myself, Ability, Agent, and Pale, is because we wanted to make this a special night. We have added some awards that we created on our own. There are a couple awards that we have created. We have the 7th Man Award, which is basically that guy who maybe didn't play as much because of where he was on the roster, but still contributed at a very high level. We have the Swiss Army Knife Award, which is a new one here. That's awarded to the most versatile player who plays at a high skill set. We have the Waiver of the Year Award, because just because you're a waiver doesn't mean you're not important. You are extra important, and you deserve an award as well. Then we have the specialty awards, and each one of us have created an award that we will go by every single season, whether it's my award, Pale's award, Agent's award, or Abilities award. They will have names, and you will find out what they are here shortly. With that said, I'm going to jump right into the 7th Man Award. The guy who won this award was a guy who showed up when needed. He wasn't emo at all. He played at a high skill set when he was called upon. And that player, and I'm so happy to announce this, was on the boys squad. His name is Pounders 2. A guy who doesn't get a lot of recognition. A guy who didn't play more than 6 games all season. But let me tell you what he did do. He sat in every, and I kid you not, and I cannot, and I mean this. I'm actually, it kind of like, it's such a cool feeling, because this guy showed up every single night we had a series. He sat in the parties with us every single night. He knew he wasn't playing. He knew he wasn't in. He sat in every single party until the end of Game 3 when we said our goodbyes for the night, and he sat there like a champ all night. When he was called upon, he played at a high level. This guy played 6 games all year. He was a freaking saint. And then he's asked to play 3 games in each playoff series. He didn't play all year. And not only was he asked to play in the ODS series, he was asked to play in the Jaeger Bomb series, and then he was asked to play games 5 and 6 in the finals against D-Mart. Like, if that doesn't scream 7th man, then I don't know what does. Ability, what do you feel about, Pounders taking home this award, man?
Man, Pounders got my vote for this award. It wasn't anyone else in my mind when it came to this one. A couple people might say that they could have been deserving of it, and that's true. But Pounders specifically, he really did show up when he was called upon. I mean, we're talking about somebody that didn't get a chance to play that many games throughout the season. And then when it came time for the playoffs, played in some of the most pivotal games and played big. So for that reason, I mean, showing up and then going above and beyond the Call of Duty, holy cow, Pounders. Congratulations on that, man. For what you did play, you contributed lights out, and your team is thankful for it. Way to be a champion out there, bud.
What about you, Pale, man? What do you think about Pounders taking home the 7th man?
Yeah, well, he gets the 7th Man Award. I don't think he'll be nominated for the 7th Man Award again. The guy played lights out in the playoffs, and that's where it really counts. And, he did everything that was asked of him on the team. It's the perfect 7th guy for a roster that's deep. You want a deep roster. You want to be able to put in whoever you need to and win games. And Pounders did that for the boys all season, and he did it on the biggest stage. He did it in the finals and went up against DMart, and they were able to get the W and get the belt. So that's awesome. Pounders, congrats, man. I think you're probably not going to be the seventh man. You're probably not going to be in the 6th round next season. So congrats, dude.
Yeah, and again, it's just a testament to him. And he was no bullshit. He was so cool. I even asked him early in the season. I said, "Man, listen, I know you should be starting. I know it." He's like, "No, man, I believe in what we're doing here." And that, that's awesome to have another guy believe, a teammate believe in what you're doing and he wanted to be a part of what we were doing. And to me, it was just phenomenal. I'm so happy that, he wanted to stay and we were able to win a cup together. So shout out to Pounders, because without him, I don't know if we do. I really don't. I really don't know if we win one. So moving along to the next one here, we've got waiver of the year. That is the guy who was called upon when players were missing, and with summer season, guys are called upon quite a bit. Guys, this one's a no-brainer. When I asked you guys to vote on this, we all agreed with this name, and that is none other than Marine Mike. This guy played 33 games. He played enough games. He played more games than a lot of the full-time guys. Of course he deserves waiver of the year. There's nobody else. He had a phenomenal season. Agent, what do you think about Mike winning it? Nobody else, really. Like, it wasn't even a thing.
No, it wasn't a question. I mean, the dude played more games than, like you said, half the full-time players. I mean, it's kind of stupid to think about, but, hey, I mean, he found his spot and he performed. I mean, he didn't slouch either. He helped teams win. He played in the playoffs. He helped teams win in the playoffs. So I think he was more deserving. Even if he didn't play that many games, I still think he was deserving of the spot.
And what do you think, Ability, man? Marine Mike, a fan of the show, favorite of the show. What do you think about him taking home waiver of the year?
Man, I mean, there's no one more deserving of that than Marine Mike. I mean, that guy many times against my team, unfortunately, but he was filling in and he was there. He was there every night, like almost more so than some of the players in this league. He really was there to take that waiver position, and he jumped at every opportunity to showcase his skills. And he won some big games for some teams out there. So Marine Mike, man, way to be a true ambassador of what the waiver system can be, man. You really killed it this season. I think everybody's proud of the job you put in, and you played at a pretty high standard. So that's fantastic, dude. Congratulations.
And to say that he'll be a waiver this year, I don't think so. I think he's making a squad. What were you saying, Agent?
I was just saying congrats to him, man.
Yeah, congrats to Mike, man. Fan of the show. Love the guy. Great season for him. Moving along, we have the Swiss Army Knife Award. This is awarded to the guy who basically can play anywhere, making an impact at any position, anything he's asked to do. This one was kind of a no-brainer for all of us, I think. And this player, God, I love this, man. I really do, because this is a guy that I've been petitioning and a guy that I've been backing and a guy that I truly love in this league because of what he does, and just watching his game grow from season 2 to now. The Swiss Army Knife, and this is no brainer, is none other than that odd guy. I fucking love this guy. I would play with this dude every year. Shame on season 2 Thundercats. You guys are all ridiculous. This dude is phenomenal. I literally can't say enough good stuff about that. I think you guys all know that. But let's take a look at the year. We had some availability issues with Dolly missing series. Hey, Odd, can you play left wing? Sure, not a problem. Guy excels. Hey, Odd, you're going to be my D partner for basically the next, for this season. Can you play it? Yeah, sure. Elite. Hey, man, game 5 and 6 of the 239 finals. Can you just play right wing for me, please? Oh, yeah, sure, not a problem. Scores a big fucking hat trick game winner. No big deal, man. Pale, what do you think? Odd guy deserving of this award or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, Odd guy is one of those guys that's been willing to play basically wherever you need him to, either side of the ice, forward defense. The only thing he doesn't play, as far as I know, is goalie. Yes, for sure, absolutely. He's one of those guys that can definitely be counted on, and he ended up, securing a belt title for the boys. So listen, congrats, Odd guy. There you go.
What about you, Ability?
I am the real thing.
Odd guy I'll tell you what, I've been playing with this guy for a minute. I think maybe just as long as some of you, but he was, in my opinion, a great forward. I know everyone's got their opinions of players, but I've seen Odd Guy do some spectacular things at forward. So to see the way that you chose to utilize him down the stretch and I feel this, like almost snuck him in to a position that he prefers to play right at a pivotal point, and then he shut the door on it and he won you a belt. I'll tell you what, hat trick in the finals, Odd Guy. You played up and down the ice everywhere, and you excelled at it all season. That's pretty phenomenal, dude. Big props to you. Congrats on the award.
Agent, how do you feel, man?
I agree. I mean, I've played a ton of games. The dude's always down to play any position you need him to. I think he's even played 10D for me a few times at some random nights, but he's a good guy in parties. He's fun to be with, fun to play with, and he makes it interesting. Some of his very odd comments, but I think he's well deserving. Some people might say there's other guys that are deserving, and they didn't show up enough to prove it. So maybe next season.
And with that being said, we've got 4 very special awards that are coming up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send it. I'll cue each one of you. I'm going to send it to you guys. I'm going to let you describe the award and your winner and why you picked them. So let's start with Agent. Agent, what award is going to be known as? I don't know what you're going to name it, but I'll leave it to you.
I don't even have a name for it, dude. I got hit on the spot. I think Pale messaged me, and I was just thinking to myself. He told me what abilities was. And I just thought, what's something that makes everybody in the league laugh? What's the reason everybody stays active? And it's write-ups. Everybody enjoys reading a funny, good write-up. So that's what I kind of based my award off of, and you kind of spin it 2 ways. I took it as the captain that took his write-ups the most serious and had the most fun with them. And I think he had the write-up of the year. My award goes to Cosmic Fade. Just being in the fact of, he helped me out in my season captaining with write-ups first off. His write-ups this season were all funny. They were all good-hearted. And then he goes and does the rebuttal write-up to the boys. And I think that one put him over the top. That was pretty good. It was funny. And I think all of us agree that was probably the top, if not one of the top write-ups of the season.
What do you think, Ability, your captain? Write-up of the year.
Oh, man. Cosmic, you were the captain when you did this write-up. I'm the captain now. But I'll tell you what, buddy, man, your write-ups were great all season. When we got an opportunity to do them, should have been a few more write-ups in there. But, man, he killed it each and every time. And I'll agree with Agent. That rebuttal was one of my favorite. He had us literally all do a little something to fulfill that write-up, me and the chalkboard, whatever. But it was fun to do. It was fun to be a part of, and I thought he killed it. So, Cosmic, way to be on that, buddy.
I loved it too, man. The first rebuttal write-up that I've ever seen in all my years, and he slayed it. And I was happy that it was against me because we all enjoyed it. Ability, let's go to your award, man. What do you got?
All right. So for my award is pretty simple. It's called the Slapnutski Award, and it's awarded to the player who overcame adversity, hung in there, kept plugging along, and made the best of their time on the ice. And in my opinion, this season, I could think of no one that did that better than AC09DC. This guy not only appeared on some of these throwdowns with us, he had something happen in his family, and it was devastating. All of us, if we had somebody close to us pass away, it'd be devastating. And for a lot of people, that is enough cause to just kind of, call it quits with the stuff they're doing. AC didn't do that to us. He didn't do it to his team or the league. He stuck in there, and I'll be darned if he didn't play fantastic. I thought he had a pretty darn good season. Perhaps maybe the team didn't make it all the way, but he had a really good season. More importantly, though, all throughout ever talking with AC or seeing him on the show and getting to hear him talk, the guy, hands down, maybe one of my favorite players in the league. He handles himself with this certain, I don't want to use the word maturity, but it's almost like respect about what we're doing and how we're doing it and the people that are involved in it, and he treats everybody that way. So I love you, AC. I got nothing but love for you, bro. So my award, the Slapnutski Award, first year, goes to you, buddy.
I'm looking forward to that one every year, man. I think it's really good. It touches a lot of good points. And, again, it's more or less just based on the player and hitting all those things because, again, we know that was early in the season when that happened. I think it was before the season even started. And just watching the whole league come together and really surround that, it was awesome. So shout out to AC, man. Well deserving of this award. So shout out to him. Pale, what do you got, man?
Yeah, so my award's pretty simple. Pretty much mine's just going to the most improved player from the previous season to the next. And my word is going to be going to CW21. I made a post about it earlier in the season. I think he really made a big step in the right direction in finding a role in the league and really just improving his play overall. This is the first season that that I got to play with him, obviously in league, but he's a guy that I've been playing with for a long time. And for me, like, I really saw a defensive game from C-Dub that I hadn't really seen before. And I saw a very supportive player, both defensively and in supporting his offensive line mates, just able to move the puck, make the right play. I think that he really took a step forward this season, and it was really cool watching that.
Yeah, it's really hard to disagree with that. I mean, he saw a spike in points. I noticed him out there in our series, and even though our series was pretty early on, I noticed him, and that's a big thing. And not just offensively, but defensively. I mean, yes, he was on my side, but I just noticed he was taking away lanes, he was making smart plays, and I think that sometimes go by the wayside. So shout out to C-Dub, well-deserved, man, most improved player. I can't disagree with that. That leaves one award. And that is we'll call it the Old Dad Award, the Old Dad Special even. Shout out to Dank on that. The Old Dad Special, what this award is, this is a player who takes their game to the next level. And when I mean next level, I mean goes from here to here. For instance, if I were to have given this award out last year, Edge, shout out to Edge. Edge would have won this award last year. This is somebody who takes their game to that next level, as well as, and this is important to me, and this is something to keep in mind with this award, somebody who contributes day in and day out on the site. They're there, they're active, because the whole league it's very important to me. And so whoever I nominate for this award is somebody that, again, they have to, contribute, posting and being there in the chat box and doing all those things. And again, this one was a no-brainer for me because I've been with the guy for the last 2 seasons, but it's really come to fruition this year. That's Odd Guy. That Odd Guy taking home the Old Dad Special. He, again, it's just phenomenal season statistically. I wish he would have gotten some more votes for the Norris because his season was so good. But as well, he's always in the chat box, guys. He's always posting. He's always commenting on stuff. He's always around. So when I was thinking of my award, I wanted to basically, in my opinion, that perfect member, a very highly skilled player, as well as somebody who contributes day in and day out on the site. So when I was thinking about this award, Odd Guy was the first one that popped into my head. Edge would have been last year, again, like I said. So shout out to both those guys. But Odd Guy is the winner of the Old Dad Special. If you actually know what the Old Dad Special is, me giving that to another dude is super fucking weird. But we're going to call it that award anyway because I don't have another name for it. So it's going to be fucking weird. That's what it is. So, guys, that's our award show here. Hold on a second. Marine Mike sent me something, man. Hold on a second. I'm going to play this. We're going to hear it at the very least. All right, hold on a sec. Let's let this load up. Oh, shit.
For the award. Hey, guys, I'd like to thank you all for the award. It kind of sucked being on waiver this year, but this is basically what we do. For everyone else that gets stuck in the waiver this coming up season, just remember, people are not going to make it. Just be ready at any time. That's your time to shine. That is where you're going to want to show why you should be drafted. It's amazing that you guys thought about this, and I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And like I said, for all you future guys, remember, just because you're a waiver doesn't mean you're not going to get to play. So just keep your heads up and just be there when you're needed. Again, thank you.
So that was Marine Mike, man. I'll post that video somewhere on the forum. He is holding some award. Obviously, we didn't give him a physical award, but he's holding one. So it's phenomenal. So it's such a Mike thing. So shout out to Mike. And that's a great point. You're basically auditioning, man. Like, for whatever reason, you didn't get drafted. but you're auditioning for all these teams. You know, again, if you're undrafted, you're the first waiver called on every single night. If you're available 5 nights a week, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to get called on 5 nights a week to play because people are missing. It happens. So shout out to Mike. Shout out for being available. Shout out for kicking ass all year. So good for him. And I'm happy that we were able to give an award. I think these media awards are awesome. They're a little bit of us, which is great. We're here every week grinding this out. So, and shout out to all the winners, man. You guys were all deserving. Whew. Now, with that said, I have one more announcement, and then I swear I'm done because we have an all-star game to play. With that being said, we're up against it here, and I got to get online to organize this thing. But we are rolling out. I'm so excited for this. A 239 magazine, guys. We will be releasing a magazine every month. There is going to be so much cool stuff in it. I've gotten a sneak peek. I know Ability has gotten a sneak peek of it as well. There is so much cool stuff in it, guys. There's articles. I think the one I saw, there's, I don't want to spoil it, but there's so much good stuff in there, guys. It's phenomenal. We're going to be doing a magazine every week. Or every month. If it's something that you see and you want to contribute to, you want to have an article, you want to have a piece, we're looking for content, we're looking for material. So please, 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 I'm going to post it tonight in the forum so you guys can see it. It's going to be really cool, easy read, some really cool stuff in there for the first edition. Let us know your feedback. Let us know what you guys think. Also, Flanny and I are working on a new video, different things like that. Ability, you got a sneak peek of the cover, man?
Well, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but this is kind of the sneak peek of the magazine. Now, it's important to say, and I'll reiterate kind of what Daly said here, this is just going to be a sample piece of what this magazine could be. I know we've got a lot of people in this league that want to contribute, and there's different ways we go about contributing. If you guys have an idea for something that you'd like to do, something you'd like to write about that could be part of this magazine, this really is something special. It's been done fairly authentic. I mean, I'm impressed with the way that this cover looks. So I think Hansel Roberto's got his hands in everything, but this guy is doing this, and it's looking great. So, yeah, man, I can't wait till Daily posts it and shares it with the league. I want you guys to be able to see just the sample version of what this could be, because I think a lot of you, it's going to inspire you to come up with your own pieces that can contribute towards this. So I'm looking forward to it.
Pale, what do you think about it, man? I don't even think you knew about it.
I knew about a potential for a magazine cover, and there's been some talk about a couple of articles, so I kind of assumed that was something that could potentially happen. But yeah, I mean, that thing looks cool, and I think it'll be exciting to read a bunch of content, hopefully from some different people, get some different perspectives and opinions on what's going on around the league, and some different stuff. I think that's definitely a cool thing, and I'm excited to see what happens, see what rolls out here.
Ability, who's on the cover?
Well, I tell you what, it looks like someone real pretty. Who is that? Oh, that's a belt holder right there.
That's a phenomenal picture there. But guys, here's the thing. Sorry, I had to put it up. I can make a little. This isn't the real one, but it's whatever. It'll do for now. I guess it's lost in Canada somewhere, but it's fine for now. It's cool. But again, guys, I know that we have a lot of creative minds out here. So if you guys want to get your juices flowing, your creative juices, email me. Hansel's doing tons of great stuff with this. It's phenomenal. Just email me. Email DJ. DJ's been working a lot. Ability as well. If you guys want to get in on it, please just shoot us an email, shoot us a G chat. Let me know your idea. We're looking to expand the magazine. The first one is basically cover, nice interior. There's some good material in there. And then we have the back cover. But again, there's going to be different things. We're going to do a pre-draft edition. October is probably going to be the next release. So I'll get that posted tonight, most likely after the All-Star game. So you guys will have to wait. I do apologize, but we're running right into that after. Speaking of the All-Star game, Ability, are we doing a stream tonight or anything? Did I see the rumblings on that?
Yes. Now I got to ask for everybody who's partaking in this game to bear with me a few minutes so I can kind of rearrange everything and get the stream rolling. Also, I'm going to need whoever is planning to stream the game on Mixer just to send me the link so I can finish getting it set up. But yeah, as long as that happens in the next 10 minutes or so, then yeah, we'll be streaming it. It'll be on twitch.tv/xabilityx.
Very, very cool. Adrian, you going to be tuning into the All-Star game tonight, man?
I myself on mute. Probably. More than likely, I might even be helping Ability. Who knows? Might surprise.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Well, with that being said, guys, this is the award show, Thursday Throwdown. Now, remember, just because we are in the off season doesn't mean that we don't have shows. We will be here every single Thursday night. Guys, we're in season 5. This show is one of the longest episodic running shows in 239. Not one of, it is the longest. So, excuse me. With that being said, we will be back here next week, 7:30. Guys, do you have anything before we head out?
Marty said he sent you something that he wants on here.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. So Marty McFly, hot off the press, boys, and we're going to end the show with this. So Marty McFly, and shout out to Marty. I'm going to pull it up right here. Here we go. Guys, this is a message from the captain with the number 2 overall pick. I am going to read this verbatim. Tired of being drafted to a team that doesn't value you as much as you value yourself? Feeling weary of your voice not being heard? Disappointed about just coasting through another season? Well, the HUD Heroes just might be that team that helps you take your game to the next level. HUD Heroes will be a team where everyone's voice matters, and we will shape our game for a common goal, to have fun while we win. No emo, no high school antics, no bullshit. Just some 239 members wanting a chance to get their names on a belt and play as an organized, effective team. If you play HUT, this is the team for you. If you don't, we still want you. Look to the forums for scouting. Thanks, Marty. Back to the Cup Finals, McFly. Guys, I feel ready for season 5 already.
Oh, man.
That's the best free advertisement he's got.
I mean, that's gold. That's like literal fucking gold. Like, I don't even know how to one-up that. Like, that's a win. I want to play on his team, and I'm a captain, so I don't know what else to do. So, guys, with that being said, I'm going to jump on for this all-star game, start rounding up the crew. Hopefully somebody's getting everybody in the party. But Ability, we'll get in touch too. I'll see who's streaming, and we can get something going. So, with that being said, guys, Thursday Throwdown, thank you for tuning into another episode, and we will see you guys next week.
Peace.
So